Yeah.
Can I get your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway?
Max is my teammate from same management, so I'm for Max, but they are great guys. Max and Justin both are great fighters. So and I'm saying that every time. Expect that means like in my fight, let the better win. Let the better win. In my fight, I believe in myself.
So I don't know Max that well, but I've known Justin actually. He was one of the first fighters I met when I signed with the World Series. And he's just crazy, like in all the best ways. You know, he's every fighter's like one of their favorite fighters for a reason. And Max too, he's beloved by the people and by the fighters, by all of the UFC staff. So you know he's a good human. It's hard to, you don't want anyone to lose that one almost, you know, like it just sucks. But I'm expecting fireworks.
BMF title, obviously, you know, both those guys are legends, and I'm looking forward to it. I couldn't even tell you who I think is going to win because they both are so special.
The BMF belt, you got the volume of Max Holloway. I hope he gets back to his kicking. It would be nice to see him use all his tools in this fight because Gaethje's coming out with those kicks. Gaethje hits hard, and I don't know. That's a tough one. I like both those guys. I'm fans of both of those guys. You know, I watch them as often as I can. I've gone back. I've watched Max's UFC debut all the way to his last fight, you know. Just studying, doing tape, even before I was even thinking about coming up to 145. It's just, I like to see good technique, good MMA, and what better guy to watch than a guy like Max and Justin Gaethje.
Né? E da luta do BMF, eu acho que são dois grandes lutadores, dois grandes nomes, mas eu acredito muito no Justin Gaethje pelo fato de ser um verdadeiro 70 quilos, um cara que pega duro, um cara que se movimenta duro, mas vai ser uma grande luta.
As far as gauging a Holloway, Gaethje is a true lightweight, so he understands things. He knows how to move around the octagon. He knows where he puts his punches. Like he knows his power. He knows he can do things. So I think he's the favorite.
Oh man, this one is a banger. You know, I like Max. I love to watch his fights. I love also Justin. You know, the fights are excited. If I can choose a winner, I would say Max probably. Yeah.
You know, then the BMF. I mean, you got Max Holloway, who's a fan favorite. I'm a huge fan of Max, and Justin Gaethje is just. I think he's really hitting his peak in his career over his last few fights. You know, we spoke briefly on the things that he's done to help get him catapulted to where he's at now, and he's looked amazing in his last few outings. So that's going to be an amazing fight and very well deserved for the BMF title.
I'm happy for both of those guys, you know. Those are two of my favorites, you know. True warriors, guys that really stand on their shields, guys that go out there and put great fights on, you know. Those are the brothers of the sport, and I'm happy for both of them. Max is a perfect example of my code is to jump on every opportunity. When you see us all the time, we're going to fight as much as we can. We're trying to fight all the time and stay in front of that before our time is up. And so you got to respect that about them, you know. The other guys like Islam are taking their time with stuff, you know. Guys are taking their time. Like, no. If you want to be that star, you want to be that guy, you got to go out there and take those chances and those risks. Volkanovski, another guy, you know, gets out there, take the risk. And sometimes you may come up short, but I did what you motherfuckers were too pussy to do.
The card could not get any better. And especially for Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, that's going to be a banger. That's going to be an amazing fight. And I'm glad that I will fight and then watch the fights.
I want to say about BMF, I feel like Justin gonna knock him out first time.
And the Holloway, if I think he can fight, I'm going for Holloway. I like Holloway. I know him too, and there's a whole bunch of.
Max versus Justin, that's a crazy fight, man. That's a very crazy fight. I think that's one of those fights where guaranteed both of them are gonna be checking into the hospital afterwards.